advice for any women looking for work or someone who maybe is at a job and is feeling stuck? Like any last career advice you want to impart on young women today?
So I'll say a little bit of what I said yesterday during my career coaching, and it may come off like a little aggressive, but like, know your shit and own it. We are all great at something. We are all great at something. And then in tandem with knowing your shit and owning it, know what you aren't good at and ask for help in those areas and find ways in which you can improve in those areas. Right. And asking for that feedback. That's how you're going to get that. None of us want to hear what we're bad at. None of us want to hear what we're good at, ever. Like none of us. But the more that, especially as women, like, especially as young women, and I will tell you what, when I interviewed for this job, I knew it was mine. Like I wanted this job so bad. If I didn't get it, I would have been crushed, to my boss out there listening. And she knows this. She asked me, she's like, why do you want this job? And I said, because it's mine. It's my job. And later she told me that, like, she was like, that confidence that you had, that you could do this job and that you could execute it. I obviously had proof of why I could execute it, but the confidence in that, like, I fully knew that I could execute it. I had not a doubt in my mind that I could take this job, I could learn from it, I can grow in it, and I could make it my own. And just having that, exuding that confidence, I think is what got me further along than maybe someone else in the interview process, that we had the same exact skill set, right? So a lot of people are going to have the same skill set as you. There are so many talented and engaging young women out there, and we're taking over, swear. So learn how to take over your own space, take up space, be big, be loud, be proud of who you are and how you got to where you are, and you'll end up exactly where you're supposed to be.
That is incredible advice. The confidence part too. And I wish I could like give people it just like magically, because I know it's like sometimes the hardest thing to like attain, just because we get so nervous. But a lot of that does come, I think, from self-doubt. And once you believe in yourself and you're like, like what you said, I know I'm going to like kick ass at this job and that I'm going to like do better than anyone else. And if you truly believe that, I feel like even like say it to yourself in the mirror a few times before, then you can convey that with confidence when you're in the interview and when you're talking to them. Because once the interviews turn on and you get like a little bit nervous and it's hard to like sound that, but like practice. And I agree with you that like if you believe in yourself, like why am I not going to believe in you? But if you're doubting yourself in the interview, like I may doubt you.
Yeah, 100%. And talk to people, talk to your friends, talk to, find a mentor, find someone that, you feel confident in talking to, whether it's, I know that sometimes like the old boss situation might be like a little scary if it's still your boss or, something like that. But I think that we're told so many things that we shouldn't believe, in terms of confidence or in terms of over talking or oversharing or speaking with someone else. Like my best friend is a nurse. She has no freaking clue what I do for a living, but she sits there. She's like, tell me more.
Those are the best friends.
Yeah. And like, I one time had a job interview and I had to do a proposal and I sent it to her and I was like, what do you think? She's like, did you just put this together in like an hour? And I was like, yeah. She's like, this is incredible. And like, she had no clue. She had no idea what was happening. Right. But like that confidence and what you said about the mirror, like it's weird and it feels funny. And for anyone that watched Grey's Anatomy out there and rewatching it from season 1, by the way, highly recommended. Dance it out.
Oh, yes.
I am a big proponent. And like, if anyone out there is listening and you take my fitness class, like we will be dancing in between the breaks. I promise. Dance it out, put on your favorite song. I don't care what song it is, and just get out that jitter, get out that nervousness, and then look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you can do it. You can do it. Try it. For anyone who's listening, try it out. Let me know how it goes.